If you're looking to catch a Gabite with its hidden ability of Rough Skin, or even just a normal Gabite, this is the quickest and easiest method to do it. The first step is to go into Hyena Desert and catch a wild Sandal with Intimidate. This is because Crocodile, the final evolution of Sandal, is exceptional at chaining in this area, and if you've tried chaining here before, you may have realized just how annoying it is. So once you've caught a Sandal with Intimidate, you will want to max out its affection in Pokemon Refresh and give it a lucky egg to hold. Then fly over to an area in Pony Island where you can power level it up until it evolves into a Crocodile at level 40. This should only take around 10 to 15 minutes to complete, and once you have a Crocodile, teach it both the moves Substitute and Brick Break. After that, Crocodile is ready for chaining, and we also need to bring along any high level Pokemon that knows False Swipe. There are 2 additional steps you can take for the setup if you want to. If you're aiming to catch a Gabite with Rough Skin, catch and Execute from Executor Island. It will know the move Worry Seed, which you can use to check the ability of the Gabite before you deal any damage to it. This is important because Sandal can sometimes use the move Swagger on the ally Pokemon it calls, and if it uses Swagger on the Gabite after you've dealt damage to it, there is a chance it can faint from confusion. Execute is a bit frail, so evolve it into an Executor using a Leaf Stone and it will become a bit more tanky. Additionally, if the Execute was under level 43, it will know the move Sleep Powder, which you can get if you feel like it will be useful, but it's not a necessity. The last optional step is to bring along any Ghost type Pokemon. Gabite will know the move Takedown, and if you're worried about it fainting itself from recoil, a Ghost type can block this. Once you're set, head back into Hyena Desert during nighttime when the natural sandstorm is occurring. Lead with a high level Pokemon that knows False Swipe, and look for a Sandal to start the chain. Once you have found the Sandal, you need to do a few things, but the ordering is not strict, so don't worry if you mess it up. As long as everything gets completed, you're good. First, you need to activate your Adrenaline Orb, and then False Swipe the Sandal down to 1 HP. Then, switch into the Crocodile and set up Substitute. Now you won't have to worry about Sandals using Swagger to confuse you, or ally Sandals Intimidate lowering your attack, because the Substitute will deflect this. The Substitute will also be able to tank quite a few hits, so you won't have to worry about constantly putting up more substitutes, and with Crocodile's typing, you won't be taking any damage from the Sandstorm. From here you can keep on using Brick Break on each ally Sandal that comes in, until you eventually find a Gabite. Since we have the ability Intimidate, an active Adrenaline Orb, the opposing Sandal at a low HP, and we're using super effective attacks on the ally Pokemon, we actually have the highest possible call chance, which means we will be going through the chain at a very fast pace. You should find a Gabite within 10 ally Pokemon, but for a Gabite with Rough Skin, it will take a bit longer. If you're looking to just catch a normal Gabite, then once you find one, faint the Sandal and it will be a pretty straightforward catch. Gabite won't ever call for help, so it will be relatively easy. Just watch out for recoil damage when it uses Takedown. If you're looking for one with Rough Skin, then every time you find a Gabite, switch into Executor and use Worry Seed to check for its ability. If it's not Rough Skin, switch back into Crocodile, faint the Gabite, and keep chaining. The first time I went chaining for the hidden ability Gabite, I didn't realize that Sandal could use Swagger on its ally Pokemon until I was well into the chain, so I was just using False Swipe to check for the ability. It can be done this way, but as noted earlier, it does come with a small risk, and using Executor is just a lot safer. Another final note before I end the video is that during chaining, when help doesn't arrive and you have a free turn, you can use potions to restore health to your Pokemon if it's needed. The chance of finding a Gabite with Rough Skin caps off at a 15 or 30% chance at a chain of 30 or higher. I'm not sure which value is correct, but either way it's still a good chance to have. Overall, it should take less than an hour of chaining before you do find your Rough Skin Gabite, so it will take some patience, but it's definitely achievable. Thanks for watching, and good luck hunting your Gabites.